Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Just a question for you. It's kind of a weird request. I noticed that your sidewalk was getting a little bit overgrown and the grass was getting a little bit tall. I was gonna offer to clean up for free for you.
It's fine.
Hey everyone, Spencer here with SB Mowing, and I've had my eye on this house for quite a while because it has some of the most overgrown sidewalks and curbs that I have ever seen. So I knew I wanted to clean it up, and I've always seen cars come in and out of the driveway, and I knocked on it so many times and never got an answer. I even talked with the neighbors right across the street to see if they can put me in contact with the people living here, but they didn't have their phone number either. So I just kept coming back at different times of the day and different days of the week whenever I saw a car there, and I would knock on the door. Finally, I got somebody to answer, and I told him I'd love to clean the sidewalk up and the entire yard completely free. He didn't speak much English, but luckily I used Google Translate to tell him what I want to do, and he said I could go ahead and do the work. And this was a massive job, so I had to call in the reinforcements, and my buddy James from Retrite came to help me. He actually flew all the way down to Fargo, North Dakota for a couple days to help me get this one cleaned up. And I'm glad he came because I really needed his help, because we removed almost a record amount of dirt off of the sidewalks and all of the curbs. Since somebody lived here, we wanted to make sure to remove it all from the property and get it looking amazing again, so we loaded it all up into my truck and we brought it to the dump. They really need dirt there, and they take it for free, and we weighed it, and we got a crazy weight at the end, so be sure to stay till the very end to see the weight. Also, you won't want to miss those before and after pictures because they are awesome. Plus, I want to give a big shout out to James for helping me out with this one. I really don't think I could have done this job without his help. James is also the inventor of the Retrite handle, which is the handle that you see me use on my shovel, my trimmer, my rake, and a bunch of other long-handled tools. It's really made my job way easier these past couple of years, and you guys should go check them out over at retriteusa.com/sbmowing. Also, if you haven't done so yet, click that subscribe button for me, as it's really the best way to support this work that I do. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy this one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out!
All right, everyone, you probably noticed I got a helper today. This is James. He is the inventor of the retrite handle, and he actually flew down from Fargo, North Dakota to come help me clean this one up because I definitely need some help with this one because it is a huge cleanup. As you guys can see, we have a sidewalk that goes all the way down. And so he's here helping me, so I get to take a little bit more breaks every now and again and put some of the labor onto him.
Yes, and I'm glad to do it. I'm enjoying learning from you and helping you out with this. It's quite the project you got going here, and using retrite has definitely, I'm sure, made a big difference for you as it has for me today, and just proud to be a partner with you. And we're going to do a 4th of July sale, 10% off with this, and proud to be made in America, and everything's sourced from America too. It's a great tool for you to have in your arsenal for all your yard tools.
Yeah, so I've been using the retrite for a little over 1.5 years now.
Yep.
And it's really been a game changer. It gives you so much leverage on not only the shovel, but I use on my trimmer, my rake. You can really use it. There's a whole assortment of long-handled tools that you've tried it on that it works great on. And so, yeah, you can grab it. He's doing a 4th of July sale, 10% off for 4th of July. But I've got a code. If you use my code SB Mowing at checkout, you'll get an additional 10% off of that. So definitely grab one. This is a buy it for life item, guys. You're not going to break it.
Easy on, easy off. Just quick open the clamps and take it off and put it on your other tools and close it back up again, and away you go. So it's very user friendly and no tools to take on and off, and 60-day money back guarantee and 2-year limited lifetime warranty on it.
So be sure to go pick one of these up, guys. You can head over to retriteusa.com/SBMowing. You can type that into your browser, or the link is in the description of this video, so go click on that. But we're gonna get back to work because we got a lot to do. Let's do it. everybody, so we actually filled the truck up almost completely with dirt, and we've got most of the sidewalk left to go. So we're gonna go dump it so that it's easier to dump the dirt back in here. So we're gonna see how much it weighs, see how much we've done so far.
A lot.
Keep track of how much dirt we've moved. So we'll see you guys here in a second. All right, y'all, so we just got weight going out. We're headed back to finish the sidewalk with that first load. Our starting weight going in was 10,500 pounds, and we left at 8,600 pounds, so just under a ton of dirt.
It was a ton of work.
I'm glad I got him here with me. Let's get back to work.
get a picture.
All right, come on, hurry up.
Can we get in? You good.
Got it. Ready? 1, 2. Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Nice meeting you.
Oh,
Did it turn out good?
yeah, it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Okay.
All right, everybody, we finally got finished. We've been here for 10 hours. So we got here about 9 a.m. It's almost 7. Unfortunately, that means the dump is closed. So we're gonna stop by tomorrow to see our official weight of what we removed here. I'm gonna guess around 4,000 pounds total, because the first time around was almost a ton. This time's almost a ton. You got to guess?
A lot. Yeah, I'd say just under 2 tons.
Yeah, so as you guys saw,
except-
there were a ton of roots along this sidewalk, and you know, there's still some little trees that really the only way to get these out is to tear this fence out, which we're not gonna do. And so
we just got looking the best that we can, and now the neighbors can use the sidewalk, the homeowner can use the sidewalk, and yeah, it looks way better. I'm really excited for y'all to see these before and after pictures. But before we do that, let's get to the dump. All right, it's the next morning. It's pretty windy, but we're gonna get this dirt unloaded. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we just got back from the dump and we weighed over just at about 2,160 pounds. So total, we're at about 2 tons, 4,000 pounds, and we are happy to be done. That was
Absolutely.
a big
That was
job.
a lot of work. That was a lot of dirt. And
Yes.
It was a lot of fun working with you for sure, and appreciate everything that you've helped me do, and I'm glad I could help you do something.
Well, thank you. I'm glad he was here to help me with this one. And be sure to go give James some love, guys. Go to retritusa.com. Just him inventing this handle has saved me a ton of work. It's really saved my back, and it's been great. So be sure to go check him out. Go give him some love. Go follow his socials. Everything will be linked down in the description.
Thank you, everyone who has had it, who has bought a retrite. I appreciate all the support, and especially you, Spencer, for all your support. You've really made a difference in our business and getting it out there to everyone to see, and we're very grateful. So thank you, everyone.
But anyways, we just want to thank each and every one of you for watching to the very end of this video. We really appreciate your support. But we're gonna go get some rest, so we hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out.